Very nice.
Tony, excellent selection of background imagery, I must say.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great
Is that
stuff.
Justice League or just straight Bat
Just
Boy?
a straight Bat Boy.
Let's go.
I didn't know that it's actually like connected to the Justice League show. Like I knew it was the same animation, but apparently like DC did this way before Marvel to where all the ones that are in this animation are like connected.
Yeah.
It's all one universe.
I understood that as a child because they look the same. Yeah. I was able to piece that together as a child. So
I was more Marvel.
I understood that.
Didn't watch as much DC cartoons.
Well, that's kind of your fault, right?
I watched the Spider-Man one.
It's been so
Had those on-
awesome.
Ooh, old school
On
Spider-Man
DVD.
cartoons were crazy.
Yeah, that was a good cartoon.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Remember when MTV had like Freeform Spider, or whatever that like.
Oh yeah,
Spider
It was
3D.
Yeah, it was like a
It
like
was
a
an
3D
MTV
animation.
Spider-Man
cut.
show that came out around the same time as the movie.
Yeah, it literally ended with like him getting framed for killing a girl. Like it was like an illusion that she was a bad guy and he kills her, and then everyone saw him do it, and like the show got canceled after that. So it just ended with Spider-Man like killing an innocent girl.
It ends with Spider-Man
Pretty
getting
tight,
kicked out of college.
Yeah,
Oh my
that was a
God.
weird show
It ends with Spider-Man getting fired by the police.
with him taking it in the ass. Yeah.
What?
Just
What?
that's a bit of a leap. But all right.
I'm sorry about that.
Dude, I don't know.
Don't know about that one, Chief.
Dude, I don't know.
It's gonna be a
about
yikes
that.
from me. It's gonna be a yikes from me, dog.
Gonna be a big yikes for me, buddy.
Well, you guys aren't comfortable with anal sex, clearly. So, and talking about it.
You're
and
comfortable with it?
Yeah, I mean, giving
Find
it,
comfort in it.
Giving
seeing
it, seeing it, maybe receiving it from time to
Living
time,
it,
certain.
watching it, studying it.
Ever since you were like,
embodying it, really.
yeah, ever since you were
becoming
like, yeah, sometimes like it can you feel that pain in there if it's too dry and there's nothing you can do about the pain. I'm like, yeah, I'm never gonna try that or let anything in there. 'Cause that sounds like death, you know.
Yeah, well, to each his own. Of
Yeah,
course.
well, I mean that's just how it goes.
It's gonna let stuff come out of it.
Sometimes if maybe you in a fit of excitement put too much in your ass at once, and maybe the deeper regions of the colon are not as lubed up as the entrance, you'll feel that in your bones, my friend.
Yeah.
You feel that shit in your bones.
Yeah.
And you're like, ah, ah,
Yeah.
ooh,
Yeah.
and you have to like sort of like feel it out. You gotta like
Yeah.
let it rest.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah, that
That'll
strikes fear into the heart of mortal men.
Strikes fear to the heart of hetero men.
They're hetero men, for they know not
Cis
what they seek.
heteronormativity. Yeah. Strike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heterotypical.
Heterotypical normativity cisness. Yeah.
So I just want to like mention two things that happened this week.
Explain them.
Crazy stories, both of them. Crazy.
Let's go.
Out of this world. No, not
I'm
really.
here for it. I'm here to listen.
Went to the Apple store to get my work laptop replaced, and I had an
Classic.
appointment. Like I had an appointment. They some days you look up a Genius Bar appointment. There's only one appointment available, so it's like they're very strict about the appointments. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Giving them out, and they're spaced out in intervals. And like, okay, makes sense. So I get an appointment for Saturday. I go there, and Trish comes along, and we sit there for like 30 minutes. And one person checked up on us, obviously, when we sat down, but like 30 minutes went by. And then somebody showed up. They were like, yeah, we have most people on the floor are phone technicians. We don't have a lot of Mac technicians. And I'm just like, but why? It's an appointment. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's an appointment.
what? Like,
yeah,
I'm
that
like,
Why
doesn't
did
mean
I
anything.
schedule this?
yeah. Because it's like, if you go to a doctor, they're like, shit, we got a lot more boy doctors than we got girl doctors. Sorry. It's like, well, I
shit.
scheduled an abortion for right this instant. And they're like, sorry, we gotta wait a couple hours. Sorry.
Yeah, there was
So-
a booking problem.
Anyways, so we're like waiting and waiting and waiting. And a guy comes by with a Genius Bar employee, like, are you the guy who makes TikToks? And I'm like, yeah,
I'm the one guy.
And he's like, that's hilarious. And then just like walks away. Like I still hadn't been helped. I was just like, fuck, I should have asked him to.
Yeah, you should like, oh, thanks, dog.
Speaking of which,
can you fix my shit like right now,
right,
so I can make more of them? Because that'd be tight.
And then I went to go see a movie last night, and I'm just like 10 minutes late, and it's because trains get delayed in New York. You know, shit happens.
Of course. And
I'm fucking filing into this. Like I walked over to the seat. There's two guys I got to get by. That's it. Like, so I was the fourth seat. Someone took the fourth seat. So I was the third seat. There was two guys. One guy's on the aisle. Like, that's not even a hard seat. You just get out of your seat and let someone in, or like you just swing your legs out into the aisle and you're good.
Yeah.
And I'm getting to this seat, and this guy literally, this is what he does. He goes, my God. Oh my God. Asshole. And like does and like gets up to let me go, like calls me an asshole in a dark movie theater. People are laughing at what's happening on screen. Calls me an asshole, and I'm like, sorry, trains get delayed in New York, man.
Yeah.
And that was the end of it. I mean, it was just
like
like
fucking chode.
Like, what an asshole. I was
did
just
he
like,
at least look? Did he look you in the eyes when he called you an asshole?
No, I mean, it was
Then
very
he's a
dark.
bitch.
I couldn't see. He's a bitch, bro. Prison rules.
You should have just been
mean,
like,
it's
shut
true.
up, cunt.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
I just, yeah.
I mean,
was
that's
just,
the equivalent of
I kind
someone-
of wanted to be the bigger man and be like, you're a peon. I mean, I don't know what.
Yeah, no, I mean, like,
Cow brain
I'm
fuck.
not saying like, oh, you should have owned him, but it's just like, what kind of fucking
What an
loser
asshole.
is just like, yeah, just like is that upset?
Just some
that he had
old
to, like,
man coming to a
stand
movie
up
alone
for 2
like,
seconds.
Fuck you. Fuck
Dude,
you.
you gotta hear about the shit that happened to me yesterday. Because I was driving, I forget where I was driving to, but I left my apartment and I pulled up to a stop sign, right? And there was a guy in the lane to my left who also was at the stop sign a little bit earlier. He had already gone, but I was at a full stop, and this other guy that was coming, he was going to be turning left, so coming in front of me to go the opposite way that I had just come from. And I was clearly already fully stopped, but I guess in his brain, he's like, oh, so the guy that was next to him had gone, so now it's my turn, and I don't know. It's like hard to describe, but I basically just like started going because I was fully stopped before he'd even arrived. He starts going, and I like lay on my horn. He literally like pulls his car like right up next to mine, and it's just fucking screaming like top of his lungs at me, like just like, you know, Satan, just like in his eyes, just like what the fuck, and I just like start laughing at him. Just drive off, and I was like, that was the most insane road rage like I've ever seen. I thought he was gonna start following me or something, but I was like, I need to start like having a dash cam or something because that shit was
especially
insane.
in Texas, man. People are crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sure on the road.
Fuck Texas.
Yeah,
I'm never going
like
there.
because
Fuck
there's
state.
nowhere else on this earth where people feel like they're like the hot shit than when they're behind the wheel of a fucking 4,000-pound brick of metal. Like, yeah, pussy, fucking say something about it. I'll run you over. It's like, okay.
Then everyone's
Okay,
armed here
dude.
too, so I was like, damn, he might actually pull something out or something. But I just drove away. After
He
a
might
second.
actually be full on loco.
Might be fully
You
crazy.
never know.
You never know. He could be completely loco.
And I actually have a movie theater
Might have,
story as
like,
well.
mental problems.
But so I went to see a movie last night.
No way.
And like the movie was starting pretty soon. I get in line to get snacks. There's a family of 3, a mom, a dad, and a son, all rather large, at the counter ordering. And there's one person between me and them. We waited on that family for 15 minutes ordering shit. They like paid, and then they were like, I couldn't hear what they were saying, but it looked like they were like, oh, you know, let's get that too. And like, they've got more stuff. And like the cashier just like disappeared for like 5 minutes at a time, like came back with a pretzel. like disappeared again, and they were waiting there. Like the mom knocked over a thing of popcorn, and I'm like, oh my god. The guy's, she's like, you fill that back up or something, and he like goes to fill that back up. The guy in front of me like goes to order, but the guy's like, wait a second, I gotta, and he's like goes to get paper towels and stuff to clean the shit up, and I literally fucking blew up. I was like, bro, can you just fucking help us? We've been waiting here for 15 minutes on this fucking family. And he just stops cleaning and helps us. And I was like, damn, I felt bad about that. But like, Christ. Like,
I know what you're saying.
Family literally got like nachos, pretzels, large popcorn, 3 drinks, like 4 things of candy. I'm like, dude, you're going to kill your kid. Just like feeding him just garbage.
Good.
Kill your kid.
Full on meal for this movie.
God. Was there just one dude at the counter?
There was just one dude, and there was like a manager walking around like doing stuff. I'm like, can you get him to fucking clean the shit up? Like, take care of. They've been waiting for fucking over 15 minutes by the time that I got to my order.
That's hey, Tony, shut the fuck up real quick. 1 second.
Kind of
shut the.
I was done.
Kind of actually.
Both of you shut the fuck up real quick. How about that?
But I had a movie theater.
I forgot.
You've never seen a movie.
I had a store. Go ahead.
I forgot to introduce the podcast.
I know.
By all means. Get on with it.
Son of a bitch. I keep doing this every time.
It's life.
Ladies and gentlemen, guess the fuck what?
It was an 8.
It is Monday, July 5th, 2021. If you're off work, congrats. If you're not, sucks to be you, pal. Welcome. What can I say? To another episode of Woke and Boke. Boom.
Nice.
Episode 92 to be exact. I am
before that.
Your host. Connor Boyd.
I am.
I am who
am. Your host. You may know me from TikTok or Instagram or Twitter or nothing. You may not know me at all. But I am joined, as always, by my best friends from the great Gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. With us today is Max Sands.
Hello,
Max. How are you?
I'm happy. I'm happy to be here.
Wow. Are you nervous?
Yeah. I'm really
every waking moment,
all the time,
and sleeping moment,
every moment of every day. But I'm excited to be here.
That's good for you.
Good stuff.
Also joining us is one of the most Tony Harrop people I've ever met in my life.
God, come on.
Tony Harrop is here.
Yo.
Tony, how are you?
Ow, fuck.
I'm like a little sweaty right now. I'm wearing a thick t-shirt.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
Yeah.
moist.
I think my roommate is starting to play guitar.
Hell yeah.
I can't hear it.
Me neither.
So it's not happening.
It didn't happen.
I suppose it probably won't pick up on my mic.
No. It's acoustic or electric?
It's electric.
Oh yeah, boogie woogie woogie. He won't. He'll be good.
Okay. And guess what, guys? Every week we get together to catch up in the latest and shit like video games, current events, movies, music, and more. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you're not already doing so. And follow us on Spotify as well. Sorry, I shouldn't have eaten while I was doing this.
Oh yeah.
So you don't miss a single episode. Also follow us on Twitter at WelcomeBokePod and Instagram at WelcomeBokePodcast to get updates on the podcast every week, and reach out to our Gmail, WelcomeBokePodcast@gmail.com, with your questions, comments, and suggestions, and we will read them on the show. Links to all these are listed in the show description. You can also check out our Discord which is in the show description. And that is fire. Because there's a lot of dudes and dudettes and MB dudes that are chilling there. And you can chill with them. And that's pretty neat to me. And if my Discord listeners are watching, I plan to stream more in the future.
Yes.
And maybe some cooler games like Fallout 1 or like Bard's Tale or System Shock 2. Old cool games that will run well. Anyways, you fucking cunts. What the fuck is up?
You know? Yeah,
you know?
Just chilling. We're just chilling. We're hanging out.
Tony's face and stuff. That's cool.
Do you have tomorrow off? Yep, me too.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah,
you guys doing anything today?
I have not heard from my girlfriend yet, but I think she wants to go on a picnic.
Nice. That's tight.
I think I'm just gonna read today.
I'm gonna read. I love it.
Picked up some literature.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Picked up this one. As if Superman landed in Russia instead of Kansas.
Well, if it was not frozen, I could have seen that. But,
oh, well, it's called Superman Red Sun.
I've heard of the Superman turning into a Soviet dictator before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they actually it's cool because DC just fully animates a lot of their graphic novels. So like The Long Halloween, they just put that out like as a movie, which is crazy.
Oh, that's cool. Actually, yeah.
And I picked up Invincible too. Gonna read that probably.
Do the two of you have weed substances that you could smoke on camera right now? Well, I guess Tony, you don't.
I do not. Well, I just don't in general. Actually, I'm dry as a bone right now.
Damn, yikes.
Dry as the Pacific Northwest. Well, that's what I wanted to talk about. I said we should all do a hit for Earth because it's over.
For Earth,
unless we do something about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to do a hit of green for the green Earth. Max, would you like to join me?
I would, but I will stop talking.
Wow, you fucking pussy. Anyways, I'll do it.
Burn?
Doesn't sound like he burns to me. Doesn't sound like a burner.
Not cool, man.
Oh, he's hitting something.
Oh, well, that's neat.
Fuck you.
Neat guy.
See, I'm telling you, man, I need some of that toxic masculinity in my life.
Don't worry. We could ramp up the toxic masculinity and peer pressure more.
Oh, yeah.
For you.
That and peer pressure. That needs to be my motivation.
Pee pressure?
The haters.
Pee pressure?
Pee pressure? I need higher pee pressure.
Yes, we all said the same thing 3 times. That's correct. Yeah, dude, I'm vibing. Mm-hmm. I just got this shirt from but yeah, the climate. But I was just gonna say I got this shirt from Target, dude. Target always has the litty titty shirts. I'm telling you.
Oh, that's tight.
That's it. Oh my god.
All Might.
That's what they'd call a graphic tee.
Oh yeah. See, Target has a ton of bunk
This is
shit.
what you'd call a graphic tee.
It's got a bunch of bunk shit in the Target section, the men's section, but they got some good t-shirts sometimes. There's usually you find
they
that
had a
one.
t-shirt that was just a black t-shirt and it just in red letters it said it had the original Slipknot
Hell yeah,
title.
Dude.
Yeah,
it was sick.
They got band tees. Yeah.
They're crazy.
Dude, that's where I got that NASA shirt.
Yeah, dude.
Kids these days don't even know Slipknot, dude.
Peep this. The climate. Okay. There's a heat wave in the Pacific in the Pacific Northwest, and it's killed hundreds in the United States and Canada. What do we think about that, guys?
That's bad.
I was actually playing COD with a Canadian fellow yesterday. Super nice guy, obviously, and he said that 300 people have died in. I don't know if it was in Calgary alone or if it was just in the that area of Canada, the western side of Canada. But yeah, he's like, yeah, we just don't we don't know how to handle the heat. We don't drink water. We don't have AC. They drink water, but he means they don't hydrate a ton because they don't need to because it's fucking cold as shit all the time. But yeah, so it's kind of how in Texas we just got totally fucked by getting just a little cold. It's like up there.
Hundreds dying from weather is a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. That's like an earthquake killing hundreds of people. I mean,
it's just,
I wonder,
you just
I'm
kind of
assuming it
woke
was
up
all-
one day and you're dead because of the earth.
Was it mostly like older people, or like is it just all people?
I don't know. I
just
don't know
getting
the
fucked by it?
demographic breakdown, but that's
Can
not
you show
all
me
that's
a
been
chart?
happening. I don't have one.
No, okay. Well, ill prepared.
The ocean is also on fire in the
so.
Gulf of Mexico after a pipeline ruptured. Did you guys see that?
Yes, I did hear about that.
yes.
Pretty tight. Pretty tight.
It's pretty sick.
No, not tight. Not cool.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Just water on fire. Like that's.
I mean, it did look kind of badass, though. You gotta admit.
badass. Like if you had like planes flying over that would be so sick.
If you had like a Harrier jet floating above it, and a guy was like hijacking the Harrier jet with a rocket launcher on his back, that would look pretty
and
sick.
like if in the circle, and if like the circle, there was like a platform where there wasn't
That would
any
be a
fire,
movie. That would be a movie.
and like he like showed down with like the villain, and then they were just like fighting.
If it was like an Aladdin
Gas.
versus Jafar scenario.
If it was like a final boss situation.
Didn't they make a movie about this with Marky Mark?
With
I think it was called
Walking
Pacific
Phoenix?
Rim.
No. It was like it's like something Horizon.
Saltwater Horizon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called something. I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm going to get more and more 1800s throughout the pod this episode.
Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, so that was nuts. I don't think we've seen that before. It looks like that shit from Superman v Batman. You know what I mean?
The ocean's
What part?
ablaze.
The part where there's like a portal opening up in the middle of the ocean?
Oh,
Or is that from Man of Steel? That might be Man of Steel.
I think
Yeah, that sounds
it's been
right.
a bit since I've watched either.
I think in
Damn,
Man
I'm-
of Steel, that's how it
I need to
goes.
watch Godzilla again. I think. 'Cause
Which
there's, like,
one?
The second of the new ones.
The new one?
The one with the
one with-
big temple underwater that Ken Watanabe goes to, and then like sets off the nuke, and then just fully fries.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
King of the Monsters.
That's
that
the
was
one.
actually
King of the
pretty fun.
Monsters.
That one was ridiculous, but I like when large vessels go into the ocean and they show up in the core of the earth, and there's just shit there. Because
Uh-huh.
then you're like, wow.
It was pretty cool when there's like that giant pterodactyl that comes out of a volcano and it just flaps its wings once and destroys like an entire like city in Central America. It's pretty neat.
Oh yeah.
Pretty neat.
I like when the monsters do
God.
one thing and then the whole world collapses.
Mhm.
And then people are just like, we can do something about this. It's just,
If we combined
Like,
our
That's
Might,
kind of
because
like
they
what we're up
can't.
against.
yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
We also have here,
See,
it
it all-
says global ice loss accelerating at a record rate,
Cool.
Mhm.
Cool.
and torrential rain in Japan leads to a landslide.
Hmm.
So
See, it all comes together. The real monsters are the friends we made along the way. That's
the real monsters are the bullies,
Yeah.
the bullies and busters that bust your chops. The way up.
bully bust chopsters.
The busters who bust your chops are the ones to fault, not the torrential rains.
The bully busters.
Dude, funniest shit is people are like, yeah, it's just this happened during the Ice Age, bro. And it's like, oh, the thing that probably took like 1,000 years to happen.
Oh
Like-
yeah,
Longer
right.
than that.
Like-
Thousands.
No, but I mean like for it to like start. For it to like start.
No, but I mean, yeah.
No,
No,
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Yeah,
we're in
it's
for some
just-
trouble.
It's not a good argument.
Dude, it's really about to be like
Oh.
day after tomorrow. There's about to be like tsunamis off the coast of like
Oh,
wherever, you know?
I'm like getting back in the apocalypse movie vibe. It's like the start of the pandemic. Like I watched 28 Weeks Later the other day. Getting back
You're
into
savage.
it. Oh,
Sounds fair.
The people who were like, yeah, I really like got into like disaster movies. It's like, damn, you were doubling up on living the pandemic and movies.
and
But,
just
but
immersing myself in it.
I also just ran through both Last of Us games during the pandemic, which was very
That too, yeah.
It was like, oh, let me escape this nightmare by doing a slightly less realistic nightmare.
And then even then, you're playing it and it feels like you're watching a fucking movie.
Right.
And it's just like, damn,
It was a movie.
I can't escape the world.
What do you guys think about semen retention?
Like strategies for it, or just sort of like the benefits of
The
it,
vibes.
or just in anything.
Sounds like
Retenting
you got a lot
your
of
slime.
categories lined up, Tony. Why don't you tell us what you think?
Well, I can't remember. Like, did we touch on it? The
Tony's like, well, I mean, wow,
Well, I mean,
what a
it's
broad
such
question.
a multifaceted issue. Like, how can we even begin to dive into it?
Like, I don't even know where do I start?
I was gonna say, like, I was sick the other
Are
week.
you talking about from
my
the scientific level, from the philosophical, from the logical?
spiritual level? No, yeah, I
the
was sick
techniques
from
or the effects.
The techniques.
shot. The second shot made me really sick for a week, so I obviously could not relieve myself. So after a week, I mean, it was pretty tight.
Look at his face.
You know, you know when you bust and it like hurts your gooch.
God damn. I actually kind of like this shit. I like the camera not always filming Tony, just freezing on. Freezing on. It's
good.
like a photo booth effect. It just captures him at certain moments. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's. The face freezing. I can't. Oh my god! It's why is it so funny?
It just is.
Stop! Oh my god! Fuck! I'm dying.
Okay. But yeah.
Anyways,
Retenting.
Yeah. When? Yeah.
What do you have to think about? I mean,
I'm trying to get to that. Yeah, I mean, waiting a week will really you'll really knock one out when you finally
Yeah, that'll just
when
be
you finally crack that spree.
You'll rope.
When you finally break that spree.
Oh yeah. That's like
You'll,
just opening up a nice soda pop. Just a nice.
Yeah, that's like shaking the can a little bit, you know.
Yeah, exactly. It's getting that nice, that powerful, like that's you got the bottle opener on that one. Not a beer, but a soda.
Yeah.
A nice Mexican Coke.
I think just standing up just makes it so much better because of the gravity involved, and kind of like, you know, like, because I've been experimenting in the shower, right? And it's just been a lot.
Do you have a
it's just
roommate?
not that I share a shower with.
Oh, that's
He has his own
okay.
bathroom.
that's actually fire.
That's
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah,
That's a good
yeah, I
situation.
would not be doing that.
Yeah. Texas. Yeah.
She was a movie.
She was a movie. I nut in my own shower.
You know, it's I think the gravity helps though.
Ew.
Holes
Yeah.
in the sack.
Yeah, for sure. For
Holes
sure.
in the sack.
the
Yeah,
gravity.
Sure. Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
It's the drop down
Um,
menu effect.
The drop down menu. Edit, paste, copy, nut, delete. Bust. Properties, bust, exit.
Oh,
That would be funny to just hack into someone's Premiere
Edge.
and like the edit, like the first button is just nut.
just nut. Hey, can you nut that document out for me? That's just print. Can
Yeah.
you nut that out for me?
Edit, save as, nutbag.
Hey, Martha, can you nut out those figures for me? I need them for a meeting by 1.
While you were saying that, I was just looking at Tony's face, his frozen face.
Locked in.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'll go
god!
to urinate real quick. I'm so sorry.
How dare
Okay.
you?
Go real bad.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna get a new beer. You
While
say
he's
something.
frozen
next.
in time. Okay.
You say things. While
All
I'm doing
right.
this. One second.
All right. Well, I guess it's solo pod right now. Both of them are gone. This is new territory. So looking at the list here, there's a handful. Oh, there was a thing about last episode about From Software games. I like them. They're good. They're good games. I beat Sekiro recently. That's my favorite one. And then I beat Dark Souls 3. That one was cool. I need to finish Bloodborne, but the first one sucks ass. I hate Dark Souls 1. so much. It sucks. It's not fun. Connor's back now. So that's my opinion. Oh, shit. And then Tony just like warped in.
Wow.
Someone
You
said
missed a
something.
question last week about Dark Souls.
That's
Is that
what
you're
I
talking
literally
about?
just did.
You just
Okay.
answered it?
Yep.
So did you listen to the episode last week?
I did. I did do that.
Wow. Wow, that's beast mode.
Hey, it's my boys. It's my boys.
Do you want to talk? But yeah, semen retention. I'll definitely bust a yutter. Bust a yutter rope. Yeah.
A fatty lube.
After even just 3 days, it can be wild. But when you fuck up the nut, that is a real thing because I did that recently.
Yeah, that can be
Where
brutal.
you just
I was like, I had a long sesh, and it was like a drip out vibe. I fucked it up.
There's nothing worse than that.
Nothing worse.
Nothing
really.
worse.
One thing is worse than that though, and that's Bill Cosby being let out of jail.
Not that much worse, but it is worse.
It's still pretty bad.
That's worse. That's worse.
It's like in the same tier, but like it is slightly worse. Some tiers.
It's not a good thing that he was let out of prison.
No.
We believe he was a serial rapist.
Yeah,
And
because
we don't
he was.
approve Bill
And
Cosby.
it was on a
Yeah.
technicality that he got out, right?
Yeah. Isn't that great?
Yeah, I can't even get myself to even look into it because it's just like
No,
cool
good.
world.
Yeah, it's like Harvey Weinstein's
Dope
gonna get let out
world.
next.
It's like sick.
Sick reality. Sick,
Very
awesome world.
So it's just.
I wonder if it was actually a technicality or if it's just dude got fucking paid to fuck up, right?
It was double jello pudding. You know?
A double what?
Double jello pudding.
Just
Instead of
fuck
double
you.
Jeopardy.
Oh my god, double jeopardy.
Double jello pudding.
Double
I did not
jeopardy.
get that. I got
Jello
saying
pudding?
Jello pudding.
Yeah.
Oh,
but just
I didn't
saying
fuck
it
with
as
Jeopardy though.
Ah, you got me.
It's a good one, dude.
You did.
Man,
God
how do
damn.
you come up with those?
Jimmy was Jimmy. You know? Jimmy was Jimmy.
Jimmy were
Crazy,
Jimmy.
man.
What?
Who remind me who Steven Crowder is again?
He is a right wing tool bag who
Yeah.
does he's a racist also, does a podcast or YouTube show. He has like 7 million YouTube subscribers.
Yeah. He's
He's been
that
going
guy.
for a long time.
You know those memes where it's a guy sitting at a table with
Like, change
the
my
sign
mind.
that says "Prove me wrong"?
Yeah, prove me wrong.
Oh yeah.
It's that guy.
It's,
Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
he sucks
Oh, wow.
ass.
Yeah.
And he's going into surgery.
Oh,
And
cool.
he's going to be off the air for a month. So
Good.
what's he getting surgery for?
What?
What's he getting surgery for?
His asshole.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Anal rupture.
Perhaps, I think he may have heart problems.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's probably all the
Similar
red
stuff.
meat that he eats.
Could be. He says it's been a problem since he was a kid or his
Ah.
whole life or whatever.
Well, there you go.
damn.
So, good luck to him,
Well,
I guess.
Next.
Yeah.
Anyways, Donald Rumsfeld dead.
Good.
War
So-
criminal.
Tony, what do you think?
You
You think he's a war
still
criminal?
alive?
I'm just kidding.
Whoa. Let's cool it on the
Hold on, let's
accusations.
bring it
Whoa.
down.
He was
Ooh.
defending our country to the best of his abilities.
His face, dude. Look at it.
it.
You see his face? God, I'm gonna have to cut to Tony so many times in this episode. It's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Oh my god. Just on the frozies.
Anyways, The Conjuring. Let's talk about it.
That was cool. I liked it.
Tony,
I've
have
not
you
seen
seen
any
that?
of them. I have not seen any of them. Was this one scary?
It wasn't that scary, honestly.
It was not that frightening. There weren't that many jump scares, but it was very suspenseful and atmospheric,
Yeah.
and it was entertaining.
Like,
My buddy's-
I like those types of movies.
exactly.
My buddy said that it was not as good as the first two. Thoughts?
Oh no, we're talking about the first one.
I thought you were talking about like the one that just came out.
No,
I
we're
got
talking
you.
about the first Conjuring.
I've never seen
Gotcha.
The Conjuring. So
that is there's like a new one that just came out, right, on HBO.
Yeah, there's 3, I think.
Yeah, this would be okay.
I need to watch the second one.
yeah, I'm gonna watch it with Trish.
Nice.
We watched it together.
Yeah, my buddy said that that it's like one of the best horror movies of all time. So
It's not better than The Shining.
It's like it was kind of on par with like The Haunting of Hill House. If you watch that,
I've seen like a episode of it.
yeah,
but it
it's
was
like
scary.
it's creepy and really suspenseful, but it's not like horrifying kind of thing, kind of vibe. But
Yeah, I
it's
heard
still
that
just
it's
like
like-
the characters and the environment is like really immersive. So that shit's sick.
Is it like they don't do a lot of jump scares, right? It's more
No.
like kind of almost like Ari Aster, where his movies are like slow, kind of like
It's like more Victorian, I think. Like it's like got way more of like a. It feels like everyone's British, but no one is. But the Conjuring is more of a Southern kind of vibe.
Well, The Conjuring's more like New England.
Oh well, yeah, that's true.
North England. Or
Yeah, North England.
Neo England.
Neo England.
Neo
Mayo England.
Jaden Smith
shit
and Neo
is just like
England.
it kind of felt like an adventure movie, like a good Halloween movie, honestly. I liked it.
Yeah, it was fun. I recommend
Scariest movie you've ever seen?
it 100%.
What is the scariest movie you've ever seen?
That video where the like the Marine gets like his head cut off by Al Qaeda.
Mm,
Yeah,
Like
that
a
one's
rusty
brutal.
saw.
It's a good one. No,
No.
that's
Disturbing.
horrible. That's
That's the scariest thing
Messed
I've
up.
ever seen, I think.
Yeah, that is truly horrifying. I would agree with that one.
Yeah, what about you, Tony?
I haven't seen a lot of scary movies. I'm not a big scary movie guy. Saw what is it? Sinister with Ethan Hawke. It's
You
like
Yeah,
like fuck?
I couldn't get into that one.
yeah, it was weird. It was like what was the guy's name? A ghoul. He's like he looks like
yes.
he looks like what's his name? Mick Thompson.
Yep. From they
From,
got the
Slipknot.
Slipknot situation going on.
And he just like comes through screens. Like
Yeah,
he
it's like
comes.
The ring
and, like,
vibe. He just
his goobers will get on you, and like that's how you.
he
he kills you.
busts.
Wow. That's actually hot. That's sick.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah,
he's,
it's
he's-
Mick
he-
Thompson from Slipknot shooting loads out of TVs.
Busting chugs in your face. That's crazy. Should we read some of these emails?
Sure.
Bless you.
Let's do it.
Oh, dude.
All right, this one comes from Jackson. It says wild work story.
Let's go.
I have not read this, so if this is inappropriate, it's being edited out. Let me tell you that. Hello, welcome, Boke Boys. I've been listening to y'all's podcast for a while now, and I wanted to say that your weekly episodes bring me a lot of joy and laughter while at work.
Oh, neat.
I've been meaning to send in this strange work experience that happened to me for a while after listening to the episodes where you talked about horrible work experiences and another where a fan wrote in about seeing a giant butthole on a screen at a museum. I remember that. So here it goes. This is a story. I worked at a hardware store for a few years and often opened the store on weekends, so sometimes I would unintentionally come into work a little groggy or hungover. Early one morning, while working in the receiving department to move some products to the sales floor, I noticed immediately that something was off as I opened the door, in that there was a giant tarp covering everything, which was out of the norm. I heard rustling to my right side, and as I turned, I saw a man bear crawling on all fours, completely naked, who slinked back behind pallets of charcoal and other items like a raccoon or something. However, the most startling thing to me was the way that his asshole stared at me while he was scurrying into the corner like a wild animal.
God damn.
I went back inside and let my bosses know that a naked dude was outside, and we went out there and asked him to leave and assured him we wouldn't call the police as long as he just left. To add to the strangeness of the experience, after reviewing the security footage, this guy climbed over a barbed wire fence, removed his clothes on our forklift, started putting his legs behind his head, then climbed backward over the fence naked, leaving behind a box of brand new combat boots, keys, and other assorted items. My guess is that he was on bath salts or some other crazy drugs. Some crazy other drugs. Much love. Jackson from Austin, Texas. God damn.
That's wild.
Speaking of Texas.
Speaking of Texas.
Fuck me, dude.
That's
If that's true, if that's even 4% true, that's insane.
Yeah, that's nuts. Holy shit.
That's crazy.
Bearman. A man bear.
I can't believe he climbed over a barbed wire fence naked.
Yeah, backwards.
Yeah. That's
hard to believe.
might get a boo-boo doing that.
So you guys want to
You might get a boo-boo doing that.
So you guys want to do bath salts or
Salvaretto, Salvia.
Slivero?
You guys want to do some CBD?
You
You guys want to try this fat CBD edible, dude?
I got some Delta 8.
I bet you're not ready to take this fat CBD edible, dude.
You're gonna be so fucking relaxed.
Welcome to the CBD edibles store. If you are of the faint of heart, this is your last chance to go.
Yeah.
Right here we have the brownies, the cookies, and the shatter, which is actually just cookie crazy candy pops that you can did you ever have in like elementary school like a jelly, like a candy pot, like a candy sucker drive, like where kids would sell those for charity or some shit?
I mean, we would I just remember lollipops existing in grade school everywhere.
It was a fundraiser, lollipop fundraiser we had at my elementary school, and there would just be mad different pops you could get. It was sick, actually.
That's nuts,
it was
dude.
So sick.
Damn.
Anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah, that's a crazy story,
Absolutely.
and that's crazy.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Is the review.
Should have taken pictures.
Yeah. Pics or it
Should have
did
taken
not
pictures of
happen.
his asshole. Yes, exactly. The picture didn't happen. If you don't have a
Of the
write up in the
close-up.
newspaper, was it really worth me even reading about?
Yeah. If you don't have a picture of the eye, the third eye itself, I don't.
If it's not written up in the local paper, in the local newspaper, what the hell are we talking about?
If you don't have a clipping to prove.
Do you have an
entry?
Done a sketch?
An entry?
the ledger?
Okay, we got another one.
Ooh, hitting the second. Let's go.
Let's go. Napoleon the First, hitting the second. My name's Jonah. This says, "What up, dudes?
My name is
I'm currently gold mining in BC, Canada. I've been listening to the Padizzi pretty friggin'
Let's go.
I've been listening to the Padizzi pretty friggin' regularly since the early days. Just managed to muster up the courage to ask 2 questions. Number 1. Since I have dial-up potato satellite Wi-Fi up here, I can only watch anime and titty drops on Reddit. I feel you.
Cool.
Recently got into one called Those Snow White Notes about the shamisen instrument, and that shit bangs. Just wondering what you guys thought about musical animes and this show, if you've managed to see it. I don't know about that.
I am not familiar
There's musical
with it at all.
animes?
I didn't know
Those
that
Snow White Notes. No, but that sounds very
nuts.
fire.
I mean,
That
anime
sounds sick.
music is generally tight, so I can imagine.
Generally,
Musical
any
animes.
music you get in an anime is going to be completely fire, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Much like cartoons.
Absolutely.
I didn't even know that was its own genre. That's crazy.
Well, and
Even even American anime, when they do like theme songs in English, like the Yu-Gi-Oh theme song or Pokemon or whatever, like it's always just fire. But I haven't heard of that. So it's like what? Just Snow White, a TV show, or it's a movie that retells it?
I'm sure it has nothing to do
And
with
then-
Snow White.
Oh,
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm sure it has absolutely nothing to do with Snow White. Sorry.
that's my bad.
Say manga.
I don't know things about stuff.
You don't.
Here's the.
I don't have
He's got another question, by the way.
Yes.
Number 2, you guys remind me a lot of my boys back home that I don't get to see, so it's awesome hanging out with you guys while listening to the pod. What's your fondest memory of each other growing up and shit? Anyways, my guys, hope you guys keep up the hilarious content because you're making these 12-hour days feel like nothing. Love you, dudes. Jonah K. Wow, that's...
Love you, dude.
Much love. Thank you.
Thanks for listening.
See, we love each and one of those who listen because it's a small VIP genius group. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Fond memory of both you guys. I remember with Tony, I had one time there was like an Incredible Hulk doll that you had, and I remember just making you laugh with that thing, doing a voice with it over and over and over again on like a long drive, but like
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was like a really like swole, like fucking Incredible Hulk. Like,
was it the one? Did it have like a nail in the back that you could push in and make his arms go like that?
Probably.
I remember that little toy.
Yeah. And then Max, just like when we first met, playing like Guitar Hero. On that projector in that room.
Oh yeah,
that was too epic. That projector was the craziest thing.
That was the wildest
in the world.
One of the wildest times. Our YouTube debut with that projector. That shit was funny because it was.
I remember me and Max were playing t-ball.
Oh,
it was baseball.
It was regular baseball.
Regular baseball. You got a hit. Man, that was special. Felt really good for you.
What? Oh yeah.
Got on base.
Oh yeah, dude. I was not good at sports in any capacity at all. And then one
you
day
played lacrosse too, right?
Yeah.
Max was good at lacrosse when I met him. He was like, "Yeah, I've played 3 years of lacrosse." I'm good at lacrosse.
If the entire game of lacrosse was just like.
I wish lacrosse was just professional having a catch.
Exactly.
That would be the nicest.
It's like that's just what it is. It's just like,
what if we all just memorized cool maneuvers of passing and we all just did that instead, like a dance rehearsal?
Yeah, just like Harlem Globetrotters, but with lacrosse, just a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, like what if we just all got good at it instead of like having to compete?
Yeah, and it just becomes
I remember
ribbon dancing for bros.
I remember you and me were on the football team freshman year, and we were standing on the sideline.
I was on the football team freshman year, maybe 8th grade.
Oh yeah, 8th grade. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, we definitely weren't on it in high school. And I just remember you just getting pissed because Coach Thornburg just would not put you in, and I just remember you just flinging your helmet just like 20 feet up in the air, just like fuck this.
I don't remember that.
I remember me. They put me at linebacker, and apparently they were like yelling. They were like, "Tony, move over, cover this guy." And I was just like so in the zone, just like not even hearing a word anyone was saying. And then since I didn't cover the guy, he caught the ball and scored. And everyone was pissed as fuck at me when I got back to the sideline. They were like, "We were telling you." I was like, "What? I didn't hear anything." I never played. I don't even know if I got back in the game ever after that.
Yeah, it was so funny because like a lot of that was just like really bad communication and then getting yelled at because things weren't being communicated clearly. Mm-hmm. That's what I remember from middle school football a lot of times.
Hell yeah.
Like it was just like confusing. Like they were going too fast or like whatever.
Yeah.
But dude, I fucking killed it though in gym classes though when we played football. I would just like for some or like kickball or whatever we played, I just killed it. And then just in real sports, I just botched everything.
Dude, I used to be honestly cracked at fucking over under.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, I used to be a monster at that.
Legendary.
Like when I finally got some height in high school and we would play that in PE, I would be lasering people under the net and then just like spiking it. Just straight down, impossible to block.
Yeah. That was the game where like athletes
just throwing it so fucking hard.
Yeah, like that was the game where athletes at school were just like getting mad at you because they were like, "Fucking Boyd, what the fuck, dude?" And you're just like wrecking shit, and they're just getting mad about it. Like he touched the net. It's like, shut the fuck up, you short motherfucker.
One time we were picking teams, and Papalardo was the first captain, and he picked me first. So I first time ever I was picked first in the entire class, and I just remember Minor being like, "It's a fucking joke." And I was like, "All right, you're
In what?
Right.
in
first
for
in what?
over under
Yeah.
in gym
Oh,
class."
you got picked first?
Yeah, by
That's
Papalardo.
so funny. Minor was mad. It's not.
Yeah,
It's not a force sport. It's a finesse sport.
Exactly.
You gotta be like. You gotta have finesse.
You can't approach it with brute force because those balls don't have the weight for that.
Yeah.
He's twice as big of a target. I mean, it's
Exactly.
a liability.
And if you throw it out
There's
of
a lot of
bounds,
them.
you fucking lose, don't you?
I think
Throw it
so.
out of bounds, you lose a point, or like
You get out. I
Something.
think.
yeah.
If you go out of bounds, yeah. If you go out
It's
of
like
bounds
it's like
without
you got to be
hitting someone,
accurate. It's a game of accuracy. It's not a game of
It's a game of wit.
Not a game of
force.
strength.
Yeah,
It's not a game where they have a huddle of people and two people run into each other at the
Yeah.
same time and see who by brute force wins. It's something a little different.
Yeah,
Dude,
It's a
I
thinking
always
man's
loved.
game. It's got
I always
aerodynamics.
loved over under.
physics. That game
I wish
was
I could
fun.
just play that all the time.
Mm.
Honestly,
I'd like to find like a fucking like rec league of something for like basketball or lacrosse or something because I like being out.
I need to find an over under
stuff.
league. I would be like a great player.
Is that a thing,
I bet
or is
they
that
have that in New York.
is that like just a our school thing? There's no way.
That's a thing. It can't be just like
That's a
it was only
thing.
ever a Chaminade.
Don't say the name of the school, dude.
Chaminade College Prep off Ladue. I mean,
Okay, I got one more. Prep core.
Oh my God.
I got one more question from a fan.
question.
Question for the team. This comes from Tyler.
Let's go.
So I moved to St. Louis this year from LA. I think moving to
Oh.
St. Louis triggered the YouTube algorithm to recommend your podcast. Kind of creepy.
Cool.
That's tight though. Because I don't play video games or watch many contemporary movies, shows, or follow any of your music references. But you guys remind me of many past friends and I've long since lost touch with. It's like the algorithm knows you guys are my vibe, despite me not being into the same shit as you. Anyways, your stuff is great. Big fan. Oh, that's very nice.
neat.
Right on.
That wasn't even the question.
Oh, this, okay.
The question is, okay, I wrote a question, okay, which ended up running long, so I deleted it, okay.
Okay.
Maybe you could delete this part too. Maybe when you guys get so big that you don't have the time to read fan mail, I'll rewrite the question. Then when you don't answer, I'll curse you guys for selling out and forgetting your OG audience.
We'll never get that big. to
That's
where we
not a
want to do
question. There's nothing after that. It says, "Okay, bye, Tyler."
All right.
That's it.
This guy's on another level. Like I can't. Even,
All right.
Can't even
Well,
keep
we
up
read
with
it.
that.
The algorithm
So,
is doing some work.
Shout
I'll
out
tell
to
you
the
that.
algo, dude. Let's go.
Shout out to the
Almost brought
fucking
him-
algo.
That's got to be pretty weird moving from LA to St. Louis.
It's going
Yeah,
around.
that's a wild rip. That's
quite
a
a few of those.
wild rip.
It's
Be like,
interesting.
I think I'd prefer St. Louis.
Yeah.
Not even like. I mean, hey, it's like a desert over there, and it's gonna. Isn't that crazy? It's just gonna be like that every year, and then worse every year forever.
yeah, and it's gonna catch fire just constantly.
I have
Like, people are gonna just die from heat stroke. Just
Mhm.
die.
I have noticed though that the people that have like been in the music scene around here that have like been moving in from LA usually are actually ambitious. So that's nice. Instead of just the usual St. Louis, like
What if there's a great
maybe we'll
talent
think
migration
about-
from the west into the
I mean, that's
Middle
happening
East?
from California to Texas, right? Like
Yeah.
everyone's moving out of there.
oh, I can hear my elbow cracking when I do that. That's not good. Yeah, that doesn't.
No, that's all right.
That
That's no big
doesn't
deal.
sound right.
That's no big
Bones,
deal.
bones crack, dude. Gonna
It's
happen.
chilling.
That's
It'll
no big
it'll
deal.
work itself out.
That's no big deal.
Let's put some bear grease on it. You'll be fine.
Barrel grease?
Bear grease.
Barrel grease.
You're crazy, Tony.
Gooch sauce.
You never
You're-
know what to expect from me.
You're a crazy motherfucker, Tony. There's so much more we could talk about, but honestly, I'm vibing because we are going to end this in about 6 minutes.
I'm chilling.
So,
But thank you, Tyler, for writing it.
Yeah, thank you, Tyler, for writing in. Shit is a vibe.
We're here.
Let's talk about like some other thing. We got like 20 other items.
Let's see here. Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
what's the deal with these fucking? Is Yojimbo just pure like? Good?
it's just marron.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
well,
a
it's about a lone samurai that comes into a town, and there's warring clans, and he becomes a bodyguard for them and goes back and forth until he pits them against each other. And it's it's kind of like a cowboy movie, but a samurai. In fact,
I mean, samurai movies are basically just westerns.
it's the movie that Fistful of Dollars is based off of.
Oh, nice.
Like, it's literally Kurosawa gets writing credit, story credit for that.
Oh, that's sick.
So, yeah, it's
Okay.
fire. It's fire.
Yeah, you guys should watch.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Kurosawa recently.
Yeah, I need to get back on that wave.
Like Kurosawa, I don't make films. I don't make films. Like that. That guy from the 1 week.
Oh yeah, like Kurosawa. I don't make films, but I don't make films.
But if
And
I
if
did
I-
have a samurai.
But if I did, I'd be a gay guy.
Kind of the back screen.
What's this 4D
Sucking on a
movie
penis and a ball
situation?
and then another ball.
Take it to my beehole and I think I kind of like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I see a movie 4D.
Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad. Yeah. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can or
Then I take off my shirt.
Yeah, it's a bend. Suck dick and you
One
fuck my
week's
dick.
is a busted nut.
1 week is a bust nut.
Fucking sucking the penis.
Busted a nut so hard I almost blacked out.
Could I sworn that I came a little blood?
Cannibal Corpse, I call that. Busting the Yeah, that's a Cannibal
Viscous
Corpse movie.
bloody cum.
Dude, remember when Psychosocial came out?
Yeah.
I did my time and I was out.
Dude, the craziest part was finding out that there was a breakdown on that song that they like cut out of the main version of it, where it like all just goes crazy. Where,
And
like,
the
in the middle,
pain will
it's
kill us all. Bust ups against the wall.
No one else can see.
The generation masturbating in me. Tony, are you trying to play some Halo 2 after this?
Yes, but I did have to stop that update, so I'll have to restart it. And then I'll be down to play though.
A fair call.
Hell yeah.
A fair
If you
call.
guys are going to be around today, I'll still be around.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, we
know.
can-
My girlfriend has not made contact with me in the past 20 hours.
we have
so
not
I
touched
need
down.
To,
limits
we can
all
go
the
meet up
time.
with folks. Oh, wait, she did. She did respond. My fault.
Life happens, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay. So I got bits on.
Roll. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna edit this tomorrow
there you go.
because you got the day off.
Yeah, it's
So,
a
anyways.
holiday, guys. Fucking yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You guys should watch.
I'm gonna play some Halo 2 for
The
sure.
Chaser, Halo 2 time. But you should guys watch The Chaser. It's a good movie.
Who's that star?
I know you were talking about this before we recorded, but
It's a Korean film. It's just a cool like fucking serial killer kind of vibe. It's
neat.
no good vibes. There's zero of those in this movie. But it's a good time.
Oh.
But it's a ripper.
You all right?
nice.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I saw a film I think might be a little bit better than that last night. Saw Fast 9. Saw it in
All right. Well,
what do you call it?
This has been a
in
good
4D.
You saw it in
And,
4D.
4D.
We see
Yeah.
the rumble chair.
Yeah, it's literally like 4 chairs connected to each other, and it just like, and there's like bursts of air that come onto you, and like they like flashing lights in the theater.
That's
and you're
actually
just like,
crazy. I kind of want to. I kind of really want.
Yeah,
to
I know. It's sick, actually. Like,
no, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of.
no, it's like a Disney ride. You know, like you literally feel like you're like moving.
Like, whoa! I'm in the fast car.
Does it spray
Maybe,
water on
like-
you? Because they
Maybe
have
it's
one of
kind
those
of
at
cool.
Disney.
I don't know.
They blow puffs of air on you.
That's
They blow puffs of air on you.
they blow puffs of air. They blow it
It's
down
pretty
on
crazy
you.
puffs
though.
of
John
air.
Cena's in it.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Wait, how did
it's
you
so
even
funny
see
because
him?
they're like. There's a line in it where a lady says to Vin Diesel, she's like, "Yeah, I saw a guy about your height, et cetera, et cetera." And I'm like, they're not the same height, but in the movie, they make them the same height.
Yep.
And there's a scene where like John Cena's walking up to Vin Diesel to like hand him keys, and you can just tell like they do the trick where he's like gets closer to the camera, but you can just see like his head is bigger, like his like and his I don't know, like it's very obvious. But
Wait, what?
Vin Diesel's like 5'5",
Oh,
5'4" maybe, and then John Cena's like 6'10".
Nice.
they tried to make them seem like the same height.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Vin Diesel's like an inch shorter.
Wait,
in the
he's
movie.
the Irishman technology.
6'10"?
No, it's
Oh,
not that drastic.
no.
But he's like a tall guy. He's over 6 feet at least, right? Let's find this out.
What if they're the
What is
same
that?
exact height?
6'1".
Oh, okay.
6'1".
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure Vin Diesel's like
That's so
5'9".
far from 6'10". 5'9" and 6'1" is not a crazy
Oh.
fucking difference.
Oh no, Vin Diesel's 6 feet tall. Wow, it looked
they're
like
the same
fake as shit.
They
are the same height.
Stupid as hell.
Well, I know they had to do that
Alright.
for The Rock.
This
They had to
episode's
do-
over.
They had to do that for when The Rock was in the movies. They made them look like they were the same size, but they're not.
They are definitely
The
not.
Rock is like 6'6".
Bone.
The Rock is almost as big as I am.
Stand on my money now, I'm 6'6". Yeah, so
The Rock is almost
Then
as
I'm a
big as I
money
am.
now. 6.
Anyways, yeah. Thanks, guys. This was a good one.
Hell
it
yeah.
was a
dude.
goodie. Holy shit, he's 53.
It was a goody
I-
buddy. You say 53, Tony?
Yeah, Vin Diesel's 53 years old.
Oh,
That's
I,
crazy.
didn't, I thought you meant 53 minutes.
No,
All right.
no.
Talk to you guys later. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace.